Hey, good evening everybody. My name is Tone, and today I want to show you guys a really cool, a real easy way to mobilize your own spine, okay? Using a swing, of course. And today I want to show you guys a really cool stretching mobilization that you can use anytime, anywhere, if you got one of these things, on your upper thoracic spine, upper mid-thoracic, which is the hardest area on the spine to actually get mobilized, but it's a very, very common one. The reason it's so common is because this area tends to get a lot of flexion, stress. People tend to bend forward too much, especially now with all the computer work, desk work that we're doing, too much driving, sitting in flat back chairs, all of that, right? Looking down at our cell phones, we always have our head bent forward and our upper thoracic spine curved like that, more than it needs to be. Okay, that is not good. It tends to create a lot of unnecessary stress over a period of time that adds up and accumulates and ends up causing a lot of tension, tightness, and back pain. So, and neck pain as well. So if you have, any kind of symptoms like difficulty breathing, tingling or numbness down the arms, good chance it could be coming from this area right here, your upper thoracic spine or your lower cervical. I'll show you how to do the cervical later, but today I want to show you how to get this area right in here, the upper thoracic to the mid-thoracic area, kind of right from around T4 to T8, T10 area. Okay, you can adjust it. So what you do is when you get a lot of tension with too much flexion from slouching, bending, lifting improperly, you want essentially to counter that a little bit by doing a little bit of extension, right? Extend your spine a little bit and get that balanced out from too much flexion tension, all right? So I want to show you a really cool, fun, easy, simple, quick way to do that with the swing. Now, I got the swing set up at normal height, roughly around umbilical cord level. What I'm going to do, I got the padded swing here. If you don't have a padded swing, I would recommend that you get one of our cushion inserts so that you can protect your spine, because leaning against hard fabric without cushioning can be very difficult or very hard on the spine, all right? So this is naturally cushioned. The cushion is built into it, and I just simply roll the cushion inward, like so, if you can see that, all right, from both sides. Take the other side, roll it in, so it's kind of all bunched up in the middle, okay? And then I simply lean into it so that it rests around my mid to upper thoracic area, as you can see right there, okay? And even that right there is a really good stretch. Even before I get onto the maneuver I want to show you, this one right here is excellent. You may even get a little bit of self-adjustment going on with just this alone, okay? Show you from the side a little bit so you see what it looks like. So with this, I'm actually opening up my whole right side, my right thoracic rib cage, and my facet joints on the right side are getting spaced apart so that they open up. And then I can do the opposite side by simply leaning the other direction. And actually I got a little pop right there. I could lean backwards with a slight little bit of side rolling to the right and to the left. So without even doing much, without even leaving the ground, you can get a nice, cool spinal adjustment doing that. But the main movement I really wanted to show you is this. Now, this is convenient if you have a stand like this. If not, you'll have to find something to prop your feet up, maybe the top of a high back chair or something. Or we have these hanging ladders that you can hang next to your swing that work really well as well. Okay, so I'm hanging here, and with this I'm getting a little bit of traction, which in other words is a little bit of spinal decompression. Okay, just a little bit of traction, hanging type traction. But the maneuver here I want to show you is to grab the fabric with both hands so that I can totally control the amount of movement that I do, and the speed. Everything is total control by me. So I lean back, and the fabric is as high as I can go. Right now it's about, I'd say it's localized around T3, T4. And I extend my body and lean my head backwards. And I hold it right there for a few seconds. And I slowly bend right and left, very slow, very gently, very controlled, as I allow myself to slowly extend a little bit further back. And you notice as I'm doing that, my head's going a little bit lower, my back is getting a little bit more extended. Okay? Show you that again. Total control with my hands, so that I don't get too much overstretched too quickly if I'm not used to the maneuver. And the cushion swing protects my spine. Lean back as far as I comfortably can. And I hold it right there. And as I hold it there, my spine loosens up and wants to go back further naturally and on its own. So I let it go. Oh. And before you know it, I'm actually all the way back down. And that felt great. So I come back up and relax. Now, this simple little maneuver, you can immediately feel the surge of energy in the whole body. All right? The energy circulates up and down the spine more freely, the cerebral spinal fluid. Right? I can lean right and left as I do this simple little hanging maneuver. And then I go back one more time. See if maybe I can go a little bit further. Nice and slow, nice and easy. Keep it comfortable, keep it juicy. Don't be too vigorous. Slow and easy, easy does it. And then you just simply relax and enjoy the rush the rush of blood, energy, the lymphatic system increases the flow as well. Alright, so it's very, very relaxing, very energizing at the same time. Okay, now for those of you who don't have a stand to hang your swing from, I'll show you how to do the same maneuver without using the stand, simply using the foot stirrups. Now, if you don't have the Omni swing, which has the padded foot stirrups, you may have simply handles like this for the feet if you have one of our original yoga swing models. Okay? That's fine. You can just stick your feet and slide it like that. But if you happen to be lucky enough to own one of these padded swings, then it's even more comfortable for the feet. So you just put your feet in, you slide it down, you cinch it in like so. So that they don't slip out and they lock in place. Steady myself so you can see it from the side. And I'm going to do the same maneuver. I have the fabric as high as I can, right under my armpit. And it's probably around T3, T4 on my spine, which is about right here. Okay? And I lean back slowly, total control with my hands. And I hold it. I don't let myself slide down too fast. Just a natural progression, natural flow. Don't go too far back if it's your first time trying this. You don't want to overdo it. All right? So the other cool advantage of doing this, besides getting a little spinal adjustment to your mid and upper thoracic region, you're also getting a little spinal massage as I slide down along the fabric. The fabric pushes against my muscles and gives me a little massage. Feels really good. So I'm also getting a massage and an adjustment all at the same time. Translated, that saves me a lot of money. If I want to rotate, get a little stretch to the side, I can do that. Oh. All right. Whew. That feels very, very nice. Feel loose as a goose just from that simple little maneuver. So again, what we just did is we mobilized the mid and upper thoracic region of the spine, which tends to get too much bending forward, i.e. flexion, get a lot of compression in that area of the spine from too much computers, too much cell phones, too much slouching when we sit with flat back chairs. So I always recommend people use a cushion when you sit behind your low back so that you can sit up straight and minimize this flexion tension that tends to accumulate and cause a lot of tension, tightness, pain, tingling, numbness, stuff like that. All right? So that's the lesson for today. Join me tomorrow for who knows what. We'll see. All right. Namaste. Oh, by the way, we are starting again some free swing giveaways. We're going to start giving away a free yoga swing every week for as long as we can to help people take care of their spines. So, and how it works is you send us an email, tell us your story, why you deserve a free yoga swing, and we'll go over those every week and choose the winner. Whoever has the best story will get one. All right? And we'll probably have some other contests as well, but that's one that you can write in and tell us your story. All right? Namaste. See you mañana.